This video shows how to determine the resolution of a Thermo Scientific TruScan RM using a Raman spectrum of calcium carbonate and Thermo Scientific's Omnic software. The procedure shown follows that given in ASTM E2529-6 entitled Standard Guide for Testing the Resolution of a Raman Spectrometer. It's assumed also that a calcium carbonate spectrum has already been acquired on the TruScan RM and has been exported from the instrument as an SPC file using the sync function. So first, open the Omnic software. Once the spectral screen, as shown here, has appeared, load the calcium carbonate spectrum. You can load the spectrum by going to the File menu, Open, and then browsing to your spectrum. You also need to change the file type in this window to SPC. I'm going to choose the first calcium carbonate spectrum and say Open. And so here's my calcium carbonate spectrum. The peak that we're going to fit to is at around 1085 wave numbers, which is this peak here. So what you want to do is go in and zoom in on that peak. You can do that by just clicking the area, drawing a box around it, and then clicking within the box. To make sure everything is on scale, go up to the top menu and click on Full Scale. You want to make sure that you have some of the baseline around the peak showing in the spectral window. Once you have this, go up to Analyze, go down and click on Peak Resolve, and the peak fitting window will appear. First thing you want to do is in the pull-down menu that says Find Peaks, you want to change that to Gaussian-Lorentzian, because this is what is called for in the ASTM document. All of the other parameters can be left as is. You can then go down to the lower left, click on the Selection tool, come up, and in approximately the center of the peak, click. This identifies the peak that you're going to do your fitting to. If you want to make sure that you've got the correct peak selected, you can go over to the left, click on the Peaks button, and you can see that the center is at 1086, so this is the correct peak. Click OK to make that menu go away. Once you have this set up, all you need to do now is go over to the upper right and click on Fit Peaks. The software automatically fits a Gaussian-Lorentzian line shape to your peak. To see what the full width half max is of this peak, or the bandwidth, go back over to the peaks, and you will see that the full width half height, or the bandwidth, is 8.256 wave numbers. What you want to do next is take that number, write it down, then you want to substitute it into this equation. You want to substitute in here for the bandwidth at 1085, calculate, and you will have the resolution of your TruScan RM instrument. And that is all there is to the process.